They have missed 51 layups. It's one thing to get the ball at the rim against Florida. It's another thing to finish.
An amazing statistic. 51 layups have been missed. We start Xavier Lee shooting the ball a lot better. He gets a three to fall just like that.
Hi again, everyone. Welcome to Play Breakdown with Todd Golden, presented by Tower Hill Insurance. Coach, we're going to run through 4 plays this week, all of them here from the Kentucky game at home most recently. We rarely start with the opening tip-off. I think this is probably less significant, but it is interesting that you guys get the first possession offensively and then show a team maybe a little something different than you guys have put on tape before.
Yeah, it's always good to win the jump ball. Obviously, Ruben does a great job controlling it here. And then we start with a little wrinkle. We usually run this set to get Boogie to come back here from a handoff from X and then put him in the ball screen with Ruben. But we thought they might be expecting that. We thought they might be heavy denial, so we cut him out of there and let X run the ball screen. Chandler tries to slide under, which I don't think is a very good formula for him in the way he can shoot the ball off the ball screen. Ruben does a great job with maybe a little bit of a moving screen that results in a 3-point shot to start the game.
Yeah, it certainly helped guys like Xavier Lee become SEC Players of the Week in these most recent wins.
Strength of Florida is in their rotation, which is 8 guys, and they bring a 7-footer like a Handlockton, who was on the championship team last year, off the bench. Lee all the way left hand. What a start for Xavier Lee.
Coach, this next set is out of your horn set. V, as like you guys used to usually call it. And it's a look that our fans and your opponents are very familiar with. The idea of changing it up now in these recent games is also an interesting watch.
Yeah, we can do a lot of different things. Obviously, playing off Kondo here at the elbow. On this specific play, our first option here is to try to get Tommy on this rip screen across the paint. You see this fake handoff action on the strong side. Kentucky does a decent job covering it up, but Chandler doesn't expect this backside double for X ripping off. Denzel doesn't help enough. We get X running downhill. Their big is late to help. We get a nice little layup off the backside action.
That's all on Brandon Garrison. I know he had a double-double against Oklahoma a couple of weeks ago, but man, they need to play out of him.
Lee, all he does is see a little crack.
Coach, on this next play here, we get to start to see how opponents are starting to guard the Gators differently. And in this case, Kentucky's trying drop coverage here, especially with their bigs.
Yep. Well, we know that when Garrison was in the game, he likes to drop a little bit, tries to control the ball, keep it in front. And a good action to run against that is the old Spain ball screen action. We call it vert, where you put a shooter in there and have him actually screen the guy that's responsible for picking up the guard off the initial ball screen action. Herb does a great job screening Garrison. We'll watch it again there to see it. Keeps him in a position where he can't help. Johnson's really concerned about Herb, right? You don't want to give him a shot, so he stays attached. Allows Xavier to get downhill and get this layup. Really good execution on the initial ball screen by Micah, and Irby doing a really good job screening the defender.
Coach, one last question on this, if you'll roll it back just a little bit. Spacing here also helps the play develop. The importance of the guys here who are filling the spaces in the corner.
Yeah, we always talk about we want to play with 3 low, usually big in the dunker. This time he's setting the ball screen, so now it's Tommy and Zay Brown that need to be down in the corners to occupy the defense. Tommy should even be a little further down in the corner. It allows Diabate to be a little more up towards the ball. But he knows he can't help strong side off Tommy. He's too good of a shooter. He still gets that downhill drive.
All 5 pieces working in the half-court set.
Just a belief about this Kentucky team. They are never out of a game.
How about that defensive stand Moreno just had on that shot block of Chinulo? Clavshar, dagger.
Coach, finally, this last play, this is kind of one of the staples of a Todd Golden offense. Why so?
Well, you know, at this point of the game, all we're worrying about is fighting for a good shot. And we're playing out of our early game. This is an open side ball screen. X throws it to Ruben. We do a good job on the backside, getting downhill here. Tommy doesn't settle for a tough shot, keeps us in our offense. He moves it to Herb, cuts to the corner. Now we get back into our shirt ball screen action. Good screen, good slip by Kondo. Gets them confused. Do they switch? Do they stay? And that action allows Herb to dribble into space and get a wide open 3. Did a great job fighting to stay in our offense. This is a little bit of the dagger shot, puts us up 11 with 3 minutes to go in the game.
No doubt. Great play like this. Winning plays for the Gators. Klavjar, obviously, during this winning streak, shooting the ball very well. That'll do it for Play Breakdown with Todd Golden. As always, presented by Tower Hill Insurance.